Hi there, this is going to be a reading for the collective. I am going to slowly start uploading zodiac sign readings for the month of April 2020. Okay, so while I was doing that, something in here is flipped over. While I was doing that, maybe not. I was in the middle of recording and uploading, and they said, do a collective, so here we go. See, there is something in there flipped. Give me a second. Let me talk about what's happening right now. So many of us are under quarantine, whether it's self-quarantine or government imposed, right? But the thing about this is it's your time right now to kind of be in the cocoon, right? Be in the womb. I guess I'm going nuts. There it is. Jesus Christ. Knew I saw it. It's kind of like just being, it's right now it's like the growing process, or for some of you it's time, you know, it's like labor pains. Maybe it's Braxton Hicks. Braxton Hicks is like the pre-labor pains, you know, and so it's not actually time for birth, but it's kind of like getting you ready for birth, right? Whatever it is, whatever stage that you find yourself in. These are so hard to shuffle. This is the Lover's Oracle, which I haven't used in a minute. One more shuffle. It's going to be a big rebirth for many people. Transformations, if you will, metamorphosis, right? Because the rebirth means that you're going to come out of something not the same at all. Not the same person, not the same individual. Oh my Lord Jesus. Something's on the bottom of the deck. I'm taking two of them. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And look at all the gorgeous butterflies talking about transformations and metamorphosis. And then bottom of the deck is Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. If you guys have been following me for a minute and seen my journey, in the beginning, I was, real soulmate, twin flame, yada hoo, yada ha, right? Potato. And then the further along I got in my awakening, Spirit just kept saying to me, stop being so stuck on what the labels are. It's about the feeling and the connection of things. It's Muggle energy or 3D, if you will, to be so stuck on, is it a twin flame or a soulmate? Now, is there a difference though? Yes. But then I feel like the thing is that people have really romanticized what twin flames are. This is right now the time when twin flames would come together, because we're having a world fucking crisis, right? Twin flames are supposed to come together to help save the world together, to help spread light, truth, love, knowledge, right? Help lead the new generation or whatever it is, right? Help to inspire and motivate and awaken. Not just to get married to a person you've had this push-pull, runner-chaser relationship with. That's not it. That's not it. Twin flames come together to help save the world. Is it passionate? Is it chemistry? Is it love? Well, probably. Listen, I'm not going to be stuck with a partner saving the world that I don't like. So I would think it would be the package deal, right? I would think that it would include, you are attracted, there's chemistry, I'm sure. Oh boy, but they may not be your usual type. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like there's a lot of universal assistance and guidance right now. Meaning, why do I keep seeing cardinals outside my window? Why do I keep seeing butterflies fly around me? Why do I keep seeing blah, blah, blah? Why do I keep seeing 222, 333, 313, whatever you see? The universe talking to you, trying to give you signs, symbols, messages. I feel like a lot of you will be guided to your person, guided to what it is you're meant to do, if you haven't already stumbled on them or on what you're meant to do already, right? You keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Some of you are expecting something But what it is that's coming is even more grand than that. That's where people go, oh, so what does that mean? That means I'm going to have and I'm going to not like it. No. That's spirit, okay? And then me. I feel like what it means is that it just won't be your typical type. Like let's say your type is muscleheads. Maybe they're not a musclehead. Maybe they're like older, rich, mature. Maybe that's the kind you go for. Real musclehead types, you know, they be all like in the gym 24/7. GTL, you know, not that there's anything wrong with a GTL kind of guy, right? Gym, tan, laundry. If you guys watch Jersey Shore, I love Jersey Shore. And I really do. I love it. I'm a huge fan. It's not that. It's just, if that's your usual type, the person that is going to come in, not necessarily has to be a twin flame. This could be for anybody, right? The person that you could be finding as your life partner, whatever they are, connection, is just not what you usually go for. So if you usually go for blondes, she's brunette or she's a ginger, right? But it's even better because it's going to be like you go, I never ever would have imagined like a guy like that, like an older guy that I would never go for, the guy who owns his own business. Shit, I'm always with guys who's over here bartending and shit or whatever. Like I'm always going for trainers and shit. Like, you know, you always kind of go for a typical type, and then here comes this dude, Mr. Christian Grey. When you think of Christian Grey, right, even though, of course, we know it's not a real person, it's a character. But when you think of Christian Grey, are you thinking he's some young, sexy tycoon? No. You would think, oh, it's got to be an old man. Do you see what I'm saying? How it's different? All right, here we go. I just put up April 2020 Aries. They're the first. So if you're an Aries or an Aries cross watcher, go and check it out. Okay, we'll stop here. Oh shit, look what's in the bottom of the deck. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Whether it's this life or past life, it's just somebody coming back in, and it's not your first rodeo, okay? Now, the energy right now swirling is newness because, you know, it's Aries season, and it's like the sun is in Aries, and everything feels just a little bit less emotional. And I don't know if we're going to continue, because even though the sun is in Aries and you should not be so emotional, you might still be drowned in emotions if you still have things that you're purging out and releasing, and that's okay. But the load might feel a little lighter is what I'm saying. Now, we have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This has to happen first. I found you when I found me. But the vulnerability here has to happen because obviously, right, if you're not open to meet people, well, how are you going to fall in love? Some of you already know the answer of what this is or who it is. You already know. Some of you thought you knew. That's why you had falsies, false twin flames. You had soulmates that you thought was like romantic, live happily ever after type, but then it was actually karmic soulmates. So it's like you've really learned a lot through this process, haven't you? Like, duh. You know, we've all kind of learned. But there are times when we still stumble and fall. And I think a big part of twin flames is being that group of people, whether you're some type of an influencer or inspiration, motivation, what have you, to almost kind of keep people on track, if you will. Right? So like your person, if you're a twin, if you guys want to look at it that, right? Your person would be somebody who does something of the sort. He wouldn't be a bum ass doing nothing and wasting his life away. Right? You see what I'm saying? If twin flames are supposed to be two people that come back together and reconcile to help save the world together, why it's going to be with a bum ass? No, the hell it ain't going to be with no damn bum ass, right? You know that. It's going to be with somebody who is doing some shit, influencing people, helping people stay on track. Why do you think that I'm not a typical tarot card reader where I give hella advice? Or, you know, I share a lot of personal shit. I'm not your typical. It's because when I first started, that's what Spirit said. Spirit said, you gonna do it like this. And I always question, well, how come? Because people eat me alive for shit like that. People go, we don't want to hear your shit. We don't want you to tell us what to do. There's a reason that I do what I do. And if you have followed me from the beginning, you know you've benefited tremendously from it, right? But it's because I fall into this category right here. There's a reason for everything. You're going to find that the person you meet, he might say some shit like that too. He might be like, oh, I used to do this for a living, and then I did this. And then he has influence on people or children in some sort of way. So it's a teacher. He could be so many things, though. He could even be like an actor, a singer, playwright. Okay, you don't know. It's just so many different things they could be. Keep an open mind is the point, because you might go, I'm not going to go hook up with no author. What they look like. I saw what Ernest Hemingway looked like. I mean, bitches be getting carried away. Sometimes I'm bitches. Don't be worried, because you're going to love him just the same, okay? You're going to love Edgar Allan Poe, okay? Bitches be liking shit like that, okay? Like, trust. Trust that you are going to have somebody that comes back into your life that you go, oh my God, it's everything I wanted. I didn't know I liked the Ernest Hemingway type. I didn't know I like Edgar Allan Poe kind of motherfuckers. Trust and believe. That's so important right now, okay? Is to not worry about how it comes, who it is. You already know. Some of you literally do, whether it's because you dreamt it or whether it's because you just always had this weird knowing. Oh, fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Prepare. Charge. So Aries energy, y'all. Tower. It's Mars. Mars rules Aries. War. God of War. Tower is crumbling. Destruction. It's very Kali Mat energy, right? Kali is a destroyer, but she's the mother. She destroys, but she also destroys to help you create new. Endings must happen in order for new beginnings to happen. This is a lot of people's endings happening, right? The world as we know it is ending. We're shedding that old cycle, right? People said before, well, how's that going to happen? Because we have been predicting this shit for a minute. Not necessarily the coronavirus, although some people have, right? But what we have been predicting is the new earth and the new vibration in Age of Aquarius. How else could that occur but by us facing a huge pandemic like this? And people have really showed their colors, right? They've showed their ass. They're either not acknowledging it and pretending it doesn't exist, but then what does that do if you're an influencer? I love it that Kylie Jenner has been really outspoken about some shit. She's a huge following. She's a huge influence on people, and I love that she's taking that opportunity to say, listen, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to wash our hands a little bit more. We're going to do that. Listen, if you're bored and you're at home, you know what I did? I did puzzles. I did this. She's just really being like helpful and lighting the way for people that are like freaking the fuck out, or kids that are going, oh my God. The kids are going to say, oh, I love Kylie Jenner. I look up to her. If she can do it, I can. So it's important for us to not to be in delusion about it. We have to address what's in front of us, and then we're going to make the best of it, or we're going to give advice, or we're going to speak our opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? The Tower is what's happening right fucking now. It's realignment. It's a crumbling of a foundation that was shit, to clear the space, reset button to allow us to rebuild, and that's where the twin flames are coming into play. And you guys know, I do not like to say the twin flame thing, because there's not a lot known on either twin flame or soulmates. Show me where scientific proof is. There is none. There's no fucking scientific proof that this is what it is and that's what it is and this is what. It's about what we're interpreting, and it's about what resonates with you, right? High Priestess, 2 major arcanas in a row. The High Priestess is keeper of the secret. But you see how it says deep in your heart you already know the answer? So the secret lies within you. Cryptic, I know. But it's what they said. Oh, Lord Jesus. The 3 of Cups. That's reunion. Reconciliation. That's this. That's that. Past, present, future also combining together, merging together, right? Mother, maiden, crown type of an energy. It's the Holy Trinity, so everybody's going to see the Holy Trinity a little bit different, okay? Queen of Wands. It's this passion, taking charge. She could also be revealing something too, you know, because it's action, yeah? So what she could be revealing is how she feels, or she could be revealing her vulnerability. Nine of Pentacles, living your best life. Single and very independent, because she's just waiting for the right one. See that? She has a Nine of Pentacles right here. She's living her best life. She's not anxious. She's not nervous, because she knows. Look. Seven of Pentacles. She's patiently waiting, because deep in her heart, she already knows. You already know. She already knows. Why is she going to worry? It's like she has this weird peace come over her. And when that peace comes over her, I don't know. But there's a weird peace that comes over her. And she has had to go through a lot of healing, because there was tremendous loss here. Look, Five of Pentacles. That's the feeling of lack or being left out or of loss. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, right? What was the card? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's being receptive. That's her action. Her action is opening her heart. You got to open your heart, right, in order to let it in. Holy shit. Six of Cups. Reconciliation. Past life soulmate. It's not your first rodeo. It is not your first rodeo. The Sun. I immediately thought of Aries season. It's always darkest before dawn, right? This is Leo energy though, you know? But I just thought of Aries season, about how it's like the first month of the zodiac signs. Pisces was the last sign. It was like December, if you will. And if you want to look at Aries being like January, I guess, you know, whatever. It's the new year. New year, new me. There's a baby in this picture. The sun can also be a child. The sun is fame, success, glory, healing, prosperity, growth. It's the happiest card in the fucking deck. Holy shit. Somebody comes into your life and you into theirs, and it brings the sunshine. But also you guys help bring the sunshine to other people. Just super duper inspiring. Seven of Cups, dreams is what I saw in my head. Dreams. You know, Pisces season is all about Neptune, and it's all about dreams and the subconscious, right? So a lot of us have been having weird dreams. Even if we don't normally dream, we're having weird dreams. The Seven of Cups here is about dreams. I don't know. Maybe that's how you already know. Maybe you saw it in your head, right? Four of Wands. Did you see who you gonna marry, bitch? 11-11, new beginnings, marriage, union. Looks very fairy tale, doesn't it? Looks very like Prince Charming and the princess in the enchanted forest. Doesn't it? It's very happily ever after. The end. It's like that kind of fairy tale love story this might end up being. And why? Why can't it be that way? Why does it have to be this whole horrendous, oh, we broke up 17 times and he was chasing me and then he ran and he was the runner for 7 months and then I was the runner for 2 months and oh my God, the table's turning. Oh my God, this is not. What if that's not even what it is for some people? What if for some people it's literally just meeting a stranger that is someone from your past life that you've known each other before, that falls into the category of twin flaming? I don't like when people put their shit on us to say that's impossible. It has to be these 13 generic characteristics that you can go Google and look up on YouTube. Who said? Who said that? Who said that? There's no scientific proof of that. I know that everything I get comes from source. I channel, right? And so source tells me it's not always the case. Is there some people that's going to fall into that where it's extreme age difference or it's extreme different cultures? Runner chaser, who knows? Maybe. Like I said, we don't know for sure. But do I feel that that's all it is? No, my gut tell me no way. It's not just that. It's not, because I think if it's something so great like this, it would be so greatly protected. Maybe that was the whole distraction, was that particular relationship, so that this other one could be like this. It's very magician energy, right? Let them play around with this one. Runner, chaser. It's them, it's them, it's them. Blah, blah, blah. But then the real one's lurking over here or behind here or whatever it is, right? If this is such a sacred union that people don't want to have happen because of the fact that they're going to help save the world, you really think that they're going to want everybody to see this whole push-pull thing for 17 years or 17 months? It just logically to me as an aqua, it doesn't make sense. It would be hidden for protection, right? So not only would it be hidden from you, it'll be hidden from like the world, because the world would see you, be like, they'd be all, oh my God, back with him again? You know what? I don't know. Just for me, logically, it's just like, I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong. When I first stepped on the scene and when I first started going through my awakening a few years ago, I was so into the list of the generic characteristics of what it is. Oh my God, it's this, and oh my God, it's that, and oh my God. But then what it did was it locked me into thinking it was a certain person, and those were people that it was just karmic lessons I had to learn. They taught me lessons. Is it later on in life we're going to come back together and then we're together? Well, if that's the case, I'm not going to be feeling shit for them, because I don't feel nothing. I don't feel any emotional attachment. I don't feel chemistry. I don't feel love, because that wasn't love. It was codependency or whatever it was I was going through at the time. I didn't love me. That's how come I allowed people who didn't love me to be in my life. Now that I love me, it's a whole new world, motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? It's we Princess Jasmine up in this motherfucker, riding this magic carpet. It's a whole new world. The awakening, the rise in vibration. We look back, we go, hell no, because I would be settling. I don't play that shit. Now, if that person that you had this thing with in the past come back and you guys are on a totally different vibration, they've gone through their shit just like you have. Gone through the cocoon, rebirth, then that's different, right? But not if they're still not feeling you and it's totally unrequited. You know, we cannot just think unrequited, push-pull, they treat me like shit automatically. It's got to be this wonderful thing. This wonderful thing, one's so wonderful. It's hard. Because it's not just you're going to get married like a typical soulmate. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to meet this dude, get married, and yay. You're going to suit up and go to war. It's hard. They had to put you through boot camp, basically. Right? Justice on the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. But it's also balancing of the karmic scales, right? I know. Listen, the channeling is going to change because the energy is changing, right? Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. Somebody got dragged over here with the keeping open mind. Oh, it was just 2-2-2-2. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. If you ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. Now, some people only care about being cute on the outside and not being cute spiritually and emotionally. That ain't gonna work, honey. Honey boo boo child. You gotta be straight across the board. Spiritually sound, emotionally sound. And then, you know, manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. It's Law of Attraction 101, right? But really, it's about asking, whether you write it down on a piece of paper or whether you speak it out into the universe. Whatever is going to resonate and be strong for you. Some people, writing it on a piece of paper is louder than speaking it for them. It's more powerful. Do what feels right for you, but this is an extreme time of manifestation. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So that's for some of you if you're still stuck on devil dick. Or not good vajayjay because she got a boyfriend or a husband. This is even like if you drink too much alcohol, smoke. Remember I said it's about being balanced, body, mind, soul. Physical got to be balanced too. That's why a lot of us feel this need to like purge. But honey, we're in quarantine. I'll be eating Cheetos. I'll be drinking Diet Coke. I'm in quarantine, okay? I can't go to the mall. I can't go Target runs like I normally would. I can't just run to Starbucks. I'm doing the best I can. Yesterday, though, I made juk or kongi or rice porridge. And it's something my grandma used to always make, you know, after Thanksgiving, because she would take the turkey carcass and she would boil it and make it. So it depends on where you are in the world of what you call it. But of course, I don't eat meat, so... But I still ingest chicken broth. I know it's weird, but I'm a pescatarian, I'm not vegan. So I just don't like to eat the flesh of like chicken, beef, and pork. I don't do that. And when possible, I use vegetable broth, but I didn't see vegetable broth where I went when I went to go stock up on my shit for my pantry, right, for the coronavirus thing. So I'm fine with it. Anyways, I made it like that, and I just put the rice in there, let it boil. I added a little bit of Hawaiian salt, and I cut up some celery because that's when my grandma did hers. And then when it was all done, I poured shoyu or soy sauce on top of it with a lot of pepper, and it was bomb. Anyways, the point of that is something inside of us is making us feel like we want to eat comfort foods, or even for some of you guys, you're going to find yourself making foods or craving foods that are from past lives. Some of us are getting triggered, y'all, from past lives where we went through plagues and stuff already, and those are things that we ate. Porridge, tea, water, right? Shit like that. And you're going to wonder, like, of all the things I have in my pantry, I have 7 million things that I could make, right? Or in the freezer, because, you know, we have all these things now we can just pop in the microwave. I wanted to eat rice porridge. You know what I mean? Like, of all the things that I have that I could eat right now. And it was like, yeah, I did. I wanted to eat it. It was something really fulfilling about it, but it also comforted me. So don't be surprised if that's the things you're going through, or even if some of you feeling like you want to fast and detox right now. Do what feels right. Okay? Always trust your gut. Don't listen to what everybody else tells you, because what works for one may not work for you. Right? You got to go at your own pace too. Okay. Abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Oh, shit. An abundance of that jangalangs. Or the JJs. Whatever you do for shakos or kielbasas. All right, guys, so I want to remind you guys that if you purchase some of my black obsidian bracelets, there's like 5 people that for some reason, I guess when I ordered the bracelets, I didn't either, number one, order enough strands, or they didn't send enough strands. But come to be when I'm doing the inventory after they've all been stranded, because they come in long strings and then someone strands them for me into bracelets. There was 5 that, 5. So I'm waiting on those to come in. They're supposed to come in either today or tomorrow, and then they will be strung immediately and mailed out Monday, Tuesday at the latest. So if you're saying, oh, I didn't get my tracking code yet, and it's for a black obsidian, that's why. So I apologize. I realized, like, how am I short? Like 5 too. It's like a weird number, right? It's like a little bit. I can see if I'm short a lot, because then it means a huge batch didn't come in, but like 5 bracelets? It's weird. And it's what it is. Either I didn't order enough, or when they sent it, they didn't send enough strands. Also, for those that missed the sale on the Pink Rhodonite Spring Love, as well as those black obsidian bracelets, because I had to order more because I'm short, I just ordered a bunch more black obsidian, and I ordered more Pink Rhodonite. So very soon I'm gonna have those back in stock for you guys, and I can mail them out sometime next week, probably the ending part of next week or so, towards the weekend, because honey, we stuck at home, and shipping and stuff we're still doing. Honey, I just got this in the mail yesterday from Fashion Nova. It's a romper. It's so cute. So it comes up to the knees, and it says Savage. It's cute, isn't it? I'm like James Bond's chubby Asian friend. Call me Sassy Mouth. That's my James Bond character's name. Sassy bitch. Sassy go now. So that's what's happening with bracelets, okay? But honey, always in divine timing. I trust in that. And, follow your gut when it comes to this coronavirus thing, okay? Practice caution. When I'm getting things in the mail like this I got yesterday in the mail, you know what I did when I grabbed it from the guy who knocked on the door? I immediately washed my hands. Wash my hands in case he had germs when he touched the bag and handed it to me, right? And then what I did was I let the bag sit overnight. Oh no, so maybe I got it the day before, because I opened it up yesterday. Yeah, so I let the bag sit overnight, and then I opened it up just to be safe. You wipe shit down if you get stuff in the mail, It's just about practicing logic and common sense and trying to be proactive and stuff, right? But they've said that in the mail, if it's hard surfaces or metal, it can last a couple days. And if something took longer to get to you, then leave it sitting for a little while longer. It's just about us doing our part and not panicking. Everything's being shipped in right now, and if it was high transmittal of that, I wouldn't be ordering nothing, and you would also hear of way more cases, right? It's just logic. There's just no way. So yeah, we're doing a lot of online shopping right now. I just ordered earrings yesterday. Aren't these cute? My clothes. What else can we order? I mean, I can't order no toilet paper or hand sanitizer or hand soap. They all sold out. So I gotta order some fun shit. I also ordered some puzzles, jigsaw puzzles to do for us too. Let's make the best of this, right? It's our perspective and how we look at this. That's the test. The test is not the virus and do you believe in it? Do you think it's conspiracy? It's not that. The test is, how are you reacting to this? Are you choosing compassion and being understanding? Are you being a hoarder or panicking? Are you laughing at people and not taking it seriously? Where are you at? That's a test. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. If you ever doubted it, this is it, honey. Here we go, right? Okay, so before I let you guys go, I know I went on that little rant. I want to get some Kipper fortune-telling cards. It is all about connecting. We ain't got nothing else to do right now but connect to each other and heal, right? Look at this, occupation. The occupation thing is a big deal right now because many people are forced to cut back on hours or forced to they're laid off completely, right? Now, the thing is here is that many people are going to start finding that may have not even been the right thing for them. Not everybody, because some people it's just a sad circumstance, right? But I feel like there's some type of silver lining for people, especially for those that you're going to stumble on your actual soul mission now. And for some of you, you're going to find some kind of a side hustle, working from home, doing something. Adjudication, something legal here. Maybe some of you guys are wrapping something up, child support, divorce, alimony. But it also feels like a third-party energy has to come and get involved here. Maybe the third-party energy is universe, source, spirit guides, whatever, with this job situation here too. Helping you find something new or getting you out of what you were in. Remember, the Tower was the card, and the Tower is about sudden endings and sudden new beginnings. Privileged lady. See, it works out in the end. Privileged lady is the counterpart to the wealthy man. The privileged lady is living this life of opulence, right? And she's living this gorgeous life. Shall we read it from the book? You guys want me to? If I can find the book, we will. There it is. And then we will be done. We're at 32 minutes. So it's number 12. She's gorgeous, isn't she, too? She looks really pretty. Very, like, prim and proper. We meet the privileged lady, the epitome of wealth, ease, youth, health, beauty, and charm, as she strolls across the wide lawn past the orchid house. Lavishly dressed in the latest fashion, she gives us the relaxed look of a lady used to... Lavishly dressed in the latest fashion, she gives us the relaxed look of a lady used to admiration. This card stands for fun, creativity, luxury, the good life, and all beautiful things. She can also be the best friend of the main female. She is the female counterpart of the wealthy man. With other challenging cards, no. Could be a stubborn bitch, too. She can be a young woman, a daughter, or a younger mistress. When this card isn't referring to a person, it's talking about a lucky phase, being carefree or no worries. This is usually a positive card, but near bad ones, it can be family related or grief. This card represents prosperity, luxuries, creativity, and wellness. There's something with the creative thing with the occupation too. So this card represents prosperity, luxuries, creativity, and wellness. It may also show a young female friend or relative, girlfriend, sister, daughter, best friend, or a young privileged lady. It is a card that shows the gentle and comfortable way of life. And you know, the thing is that we don't always have to have a lot of money, because sometimes the greatest luxuries are right in front of you. The greatest luxury is playing a board game, Monopoly, with your kids. Right? It's not always about physical riches. It could be rich in spirit and life and laughter and love. But, there is a but. But, this feels like, poof, abundance in the financial, physical sense. That's money too. And even if you're a broke ass right now, somehow, some way, that feels like, it feels like money. Finances, change in finances. You could end up, I don't know, making designer face mask or something, right? And then people all want to wear it because it's cute. I mean, you know, you might end up doing something really creative too, writing a book, and then people go like crazy because all we can do right now is like, you know, do stuff like that, read books and shit, right? You might write like a New York Times best-selling book. You just never know. See how it's about just kind of like, if this is where we're at, we're just kind of depending on the government and people above us to do the right thing. Like if people can't pay their rent right now, don't make them pay their rent right now. For example, look at the taxes. You see how they pushed it to July? The tax deadline to July. You know, and then in like some countries like Italy and such, they're no longer making you pay like your mortgage or something. Like you'd be surprised at the things that are actually occurring, which you would think never would. People are actually having compassion. It's insane, isn't it? But I feel like somehow this works itself out with this privileged lady. And it has something to do with work. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. I'll see you guys later. Love you.